The free sniping from the cabinet at Suella Braverman is, of course, from my point of view, a delight to witness. And Huw Merriman, who is quite a minor character, the transport minister, minor, of course, in terms of his rank. There are plenty of cabinet ministers who outrank him. Major if you've got a problem with roadworks and with your car, but and indeed, I suppose, with trains and all that sort of stuff. Transport minister. He has told reporters that this is a cabinet that speaks of unity and teamwork, and now it's important that we focus on policy rather than commenting on how people live their lives, which presumably is a is a pointed reference to Suella Braverman's idea that people living in tents, as for example veterans, ex-service people living in tents, have made a lifestyle choice, which of course is terribly cruel and bitter and finger pointing, and probably distracting from her own inadequacies. But Merriman says that the government is now there to help. We want to get people back on their feet and to show sympathy. The new cabinet gives the opportunity to the Prime Minister to stamp his mark on the cabinet and to promote some fresh talent. I wish he'd promoted more fresh talent, particularly more women from the back benches. But and there probably isn't much more time to do that. There may be some junior roles that still need filling. But the way to move forward to an election is to get young blood into cabinet and and also to ensure that this is a cabinet that is prepared and poised for a period of time in opposition, and that will make the incoming Labour government stronger. That will make our government and our systems in this country safer. And there can be nothing worse, I think, than to find after a general election a vacuum of power and a dithering on the front benches on both sides of the House. Sunak has a responsibility to ensure that when the time comes, there is no dithering. And I think, given the fact that there is such a build-up to this inevitability, there is no reason to expect Sunak to resign the moment the election is lost. That election option is an inevitability, and certainly not to resign for yet another absurd election, leader election, and preening around the country to Conservative members. Now is the time to pull together for the nation rather than to be messing around introspectively navel-gazing. There's been enough of that.